We learned this week yet more about the calibre of person who will be leading the free world for the 4 years from January 20th, assuming, of course, that the free world lasts 4 years from January 20th. We learned that Trump was apparently happy to select the rest of his team by idly leafing through the TV guide. We learned that the new Secretary of Education, and it cannot be overemphasised that we are not making this up, and indeed wouldn't dare, is... Get her! OK, it arguably loses something without the visuals, but that is the sound, at least, of World Wrestling Entertainment founder and occasional performer and future head teacher of a nation's children, Linda McMahon, in the ring, amusing the kind of people who think wrestling is real, but elections are fixed. We learned that the next administrator of Medicare and Medicaid services is...
Would you like to take 10 years off your face, going from this to this? Pretty good. How about getting rid of your wrinkles? Going from this to this.
Which is to say television physician Dr. Oz, whose medical credentials are considerable. Columbia University does not make any Yahoo professor of surgery, but much the same could be said, regrettably, of his serial enthusiasms for such arrant quackery as homeopathy, miracle weight loss cures, and talking to the dead.
I've received an overwhelming outpouring of responses of outrageous signs that you say your loved ones are sending from the other side.
Though this latter skill might come in handy once Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s health reforms really get rolling. We learned that the new Secretary of Transportation will be reality TV star and Fox News presenter Sean Duffy, who in fairness was a congressman for a bit, but who, plausibly, Trump just vaguely remembers seeing on Road Rules, and also maybe the word road just sort of stuck in his head.
Here we go, Sean. Rock and roll, baby. Back up on the gear, we're on our way now.
We learned that the next US ambassador to NATO will be former Attorney General and, pending confirmation of Matt Gaetz, perhaps only the second most ludicrous individual ever to hold that office, Matt Whitaker, a man of many and varied interests. We learned that he once served on the board of a Florida, surprise, company, which flogged such products as a time-traveling cryptocurrency, a range of Bigfoot dolls, a special custom-designed toilet for the better-endowed man, and a hot tub seat in which Whitaker was so confident that he fronted the pitch himself.
It's a unique design that's going to help lots of people that have mobility issues get in and use their hot tub in a safe manner.
Before said company was fined $26 million and wound up by humorless regulatory bodies for bilking its customers. Aww. We learned, therefore, that the rest of NATO might shortly apply to join Russia. Again, however, Whitaker's appointment may fall down at the Senate confirmation stage, as surely the august members of this exalted deliberative body will recognise that there are simply no imaginable circumstances in which the American people would entrust a job so crucial to their nation's security, credibility and prestige to an absurd career grifter with a woeful track record of flogging dodgy tat to credulous yokels.
By popular demand, I'm doing a new series of Trump digital trading cards. You all know what they are. We've had a lot of fun with them. It's called the America First Collection. 50 all-new stunning digital trading cards. It's really something. These cards show me dancing and even me holding some bitcoins.
We learned, however, that at least one American public official was all in on this audacious slate of appointments, possibly hoping to join them. Who knows? Yes, we learned that Oklahoma's Superintendent of Public Instruction, Ryan Walters, had directed all of the Sooner State schools to play their students this.
Dear God, thank you for all the blessings you've given our country. I pray for our leaders to make the right decisions. I pray in particular for President Donald Trump and his team as they continue to bring about change to the country. I pray for our parents, teachers, and kids. They get the best education possible and live high-quality lives.
Which we learned when we ran the numbers might be best facilitated by the rental of a U-Haul truck. Oklahoma presently, if on reflection unsurprisingly, rated 49th of the 50 states of the Union for education outcomes. Anyway, Maestro, the sounds of the Azores. For we learned that in the Azores, or really on an Azore, an aeroplane had been grounded by loose rodents for 5 days. We learned that a TAP flight from Lisbon to Ponta Delgada had been bearing cargo including new livestock for an Azorean pet shop, and that some of the boxes containing said livestock had become damaged in flight, permitting the escape of their inmates. Yes, probably. We further learned that retrieving several dozen small furry animals from the fuselage of an Airbus A321 is no small undertaking, and that it had taken maintenance crews the thick end of a week to recover all the runaways. So, the thing to bear in mind here is that we're talking about vaguely mouse-like creatures often kept as domestic pets. Just hold that thought. Because it is now over to our Portugal desk chief Carlota Rebelo, who would like at this time to do a joke she has been working diligently upon ever since this story broke. Come on, let's give her some build-up. Bit more, come on, she's really put a lot into this. And some drums. Righto, Carlotta, hit it.
They wanted to go to Amsterdam. Is this thing working?
For Monocle Radio, I'm Andrew Muller.